right on the bottom. William Duff on the top. Checkered flag in the air. Who's going to win? It's William Duff. No, look out. He just junked it. Look out. Oh, my God. World's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. On the call tonight. On your feet. Off your seats. It's about to go green. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight with the Door to Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties. In the booth with me here tonight, the one, the only, Christian Taylor. Christian, who's that hiding in the back corner over there?
Well, you know, he says he doesn't want to actually be referenced tonight. That's Jesse Becker. He's eating a corn dog or something that he overpaid for in a concession stand.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Yeah, see you go. But we're here in Darlington, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Gonna be watching some Lady in Black action tonight. Stop me when I tell you when you haven't heard this before, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Your win tally, Trevor Baxter, you know, has the most wins, 2 wins on the season. Yeah, Alan Duggar is leading the points. I mean, stop me whenever you haven't heard it.
I'm not stopping you, Christian. But hey, we're here at Darlington. I think they call this the track too tough to tame. Is that right, Christian? I've never heard that before.
Yep, never heard it before, but that is the case. Too tough to tame. These cars tonight going to be out there on the track getting their Darlington stripe. The track that was designed to run down low like every other track. However, they decided that, look, we go up here, we run faster. And that's what they do. They run inches from the wall. The sim line here is you're watching Roland Collette work his way around, not even getting near the wall and completely ruining my segment. But nonetheless, they run inches from the wall here through the turns. Of course, turns 3 and 4 makes it a little bit different. Inner low, Daniel Best is going to do it right here. Head on up to the wall. Don't touch it. That'll ruin your qualifying lap. Exit low right here. Look to it all night. Cars on the inside there, pinching the car on the outside. It makes it really difficult here, Blake.
Yeah, we got a long one here tonight at Darlington. Christian, I hope you got your gear ready to go. We might be here for a while.
Yep. Darlington's going to be one of those tracks here on iRacing that it's either, you know, we're going to go stage 1, 2 finish, or we're going to go caution, 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 like that Lizard movie with his little button.
Absolutely. And, you know, we know stage 1's going to be 40 laps long. Then stage number 2 going to be at lap 85. And then we're going to go all the way to the finish as you're watching Daniel Best round out his qualifying run, sitting in the 10th position, but now out on the track, the 29 here tonight. Changing up the paint scheme, James Nesta.
Looking good out there on the track. A little bit of a throwback. That's kind of the thing here for the first race visit to Darlington. Nesta out here finished. He's currently, well, I had that note up. There he is, 12th on the standings. So we're going to see what he could have tonight. Looking for a good points night, Blake.
Absolutely, and it looks like qualifying is about to wrap up here. So we've got 30-some-odd cars signed in here. Only 22 have hit the track. Colt Huff going to try to get a quick lap in, but doesn't have much time. You better get on the gas, Christian.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine missing qualifying, Blake, because you just, you know, step away for something?
Who does that?
I wouldn't know anyone in this room to miss qualifying because they thought, oh, I have plenty of time, Blake.
Yeah, that would be wild to do. But Colt Huff here about to take the green flag. Let's see if he can get a lap in. I think he's got time for 1 lap, Christian. Probably not 2.
I think if he starts the lap, he's good to finish it as he heads into turn 1 here. We're going to find out together as long as he doesn't kiss that wall. If he does, he's done.
Checking out that right front suspension cam on the 25 machine, Colt Huff. Going down the backstretch, heading into turn 3 and 4 here on his first qualifying lap.
There we go. Wrapping the bottom right there. That's about as low as you could go, and he's not going to be able to finish.
Oh, no, oh, yeah, there you have it, folks. So, there you have it, folks. So, that wraps up qualifying here tonight. Well, Christian, it is time to get gridded up and going.
Let's do this, Blake. I love Darlington. I love this area in general. Let's get this started.
As our drivers start to grid up here again, we are here at Darlington with the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. On your front row, starting in the pole position in the number 20 machine, Isaac Treese. On his outside in the 02, Pacey Wygen.
Row number 2, you find the number 3 good wrench of Brian Burchett to his outside, Viper Racing's number 1, Trevor Baxter.
Row number 3 on the inside in the number 13 Gravedigger machine, Nicholas Godsey. On his outside, the 12, Alan Duggar.
Row number 4 on the inside, you find the number 7 machine of Scott Jones to his outside. It's the Rainbow Machine itself, Will Hewitt.
Row number 5 on the inside, going to be the 22, Travis Hollins. On his outside, the 37, Ty Robertson.
Row number 6 on the inside, you find Daniel Best from Mad Dog Motorsports to his outside, the High Life Miller Machine of Scott Farrell.
Row number 7 on the inside of the number 14 from Mad Dog Motorsports, Stephen Bird. On his outside, the 33, Randy Bell.
Row number 8, you find a Dodge throwback, a Rolling Colette there, the number 9, beautiful car. Mad Dog Motorsports on the outside, and at 28, Danny Carpenter.
Row number 9 on the inside in the 96 machine. They call him Dino, Paul Danino. On his outside, the 8, Michael Reeves.
Row number 10, you find on the inside the 29 Goodrich, James Nesta to the outside, the 01 of Hunter Bogdan.
Row number 11 on the inside in the 42. That is one good-looking machine. It is Chris Chiampalos. On his outside, the 87, Bradley Knopfschneider.
Row number 12, you find Shane Parrish in the 66, looking to be fast tonight, to his outside, Chris Essery.
Row number 13 on the inside, Cole Huff in the 25. On the outside, the 99, Tom Heglin.
Row number 14, you find the number 41 of Michael Kuchelik. To his outside, the number 17, and I didn't even read it.
Folks, if we didn't say your favorite driver, well, they're slow, they're junk, they're starting in the back. They got a lot of work to do here tonight, Christian.
Indeed, the Page truck leading this field to green. Going to take that hard left-hand turn down pit road, Blake.
Field is set, rolling towards the Juicy Spider start zone here at Darlington. Green flag in the air.
The fans on their feet. No one dares to sit down on their seats. Here we go down the front stretch. Your race leader, Isaac Treese. Into turn 1, you see them sliding up a track. We're already going to be sliding. There goes the 3. He's spinning out in the groove. Brian Burchett is junk, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that didn't take long, Christian. I think we got 190 laps of hell tonight, but let's take a look at this start, see what happened to Brian Burchett.
He just says, let me do a wrap around. Didn't get touched.
Well, at least he didn't get the reach around
Yeah,
there.
he
but
got touched there.
He had the 5 involved.
Oh, and he's wadded up behind him. Everyone trying to woe it up. It may have been a completely separate incident, but we're going to blame it all on Brian Burchett there. He's stuck on the track. Poor guy.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to rack him up, try it again. We're technically got a lap in here, Christian, but we're going to rack them all up here. Isaac Treese, your race leader in that number 20 machine.
Absolutely. Blake, you'll be interested to know that me and Jesse ran a few officials here at Darlington over the week. Well, I said a few. I mean, only one because I don't hate myself that much. But Jesse in the booth with us, maybe. I don't know if he's came back from the concession stand or not. He's on like his 4th hot dog, but nonetheless.
Oh, they are delicious. Can you blame me?
Yeah. I mean, this isn't Martinsville, Jesse. They're horrible here. Nonetheless, we learned that restarts, it doesn't matter how old your tires are. With this new package, we got that 750 horsepower. She is loose. Ain't that right, Jesse?
Yeah, I mean, first start, green flag came out in my race, and I immediately spun the tires, hit the outside wall. Your official, you did very good all race, and you were coming towards the end of it, and it's a late restart, and what do? You stomp the gas and spin the tires and hit the outside wall. So I won't be shocked to see some of these guys maybe do that here tonight.
Now, Jesse,
that's
real quick, I mean, we have a cameraman in the area, Christian Taylor, may not even know exists. Let's go down, see what we got.
Oh, wow. What's he doing there? I mean, it's a little early.
what is that? What do you do there, Blake? Why?
I have no clue. I haven't been there myself, Christian. I don't even know what this place is.
Well, is this where they say dreams are made? Right here.
That's what I heard. But there we go, Christian. We are bunched up. Gonna give them the 1 to green signal this time around.
Blake, what is going on in our comment section right now?
I have no idea, Christian. What is it?
I'm gonna let you read Collins if you even want to read that.
Colin Bester with some interesting comments. He said Treese going to pound the field like he pounded me. Wait.
I'm going to join Connor Gerard in the pause moment there.
Well, hey, we appreciate the comments. We didn't need to know that info, but let's see if Isaac Treese can get it done for Colin Bester in the chat. But as always, we appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. You're watching the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We got 190 laps, which is kind of crazy, not going to lie. But we're here at Darlington with the Door-to-Door Cup Series. And Christian, we're about to go green.
The field is set, rolling down the backstretch. No one sits back here. That's solely for advertisement. You know, I don't know why the track wouldn't want to sell real estate when they got it. Nonetheless, we're going to wrap this field around turns 3 and 4. Pace car going to take that hard left-hand turn, Blake.
I received word these drivers can go about 74 green flag laps on a tank of gas, but the pace car is in. These fans haven't even sat down yet. They are on their feet, off their seats, rolling towards the juicy spider restart zone. Green flag in the air.
Isaac takes the field back to green. We're going to try this one more time, heading towards the first turn here. They're going to wrap it around the top side here. Looking back, just as we did before, a little bit of deja vu action minus the spin. Looks like we're going to be clean and green down the Bowling backstretch.
Going down the backstretch into 3 and 4. We got some racing going on in the back, but it is all situated as we hop on board here with Danny Carpenter in the 28 machine.
Looking out front there, heading down the front stretch now. What is he going to have here tonight? He's got a lot of work to do, sitting back in the 15th position, but just got to be patient here. You can't pass. I promise you. You can't do it. Me and Jesse learned that. You got to let the positions come to you. And as we heard multiple times during the race tonight, you cannot race the track, or you can't, well, whatever, never mind.
I don't know. Let's just give up on that. But now, Christian, you may notice we actually have a working fuel gauge in these cars. These drivers don't know it, but I did a little bit of wrench work down there, and I got them installed.
Well, you know, they can't even do this for themselves. So, I mean, like, this is impressive, Blake.
Yeah, you know, I had to put a lot of engineering into it, but I got it done as we're on board with Danny Carpenter out of Waterbury, Vermont. He is sitting in the 14th position.
I hear chatter on the radio. I don't see any indication of what happened. Somebody's saying that wasn't nice, but I don't think there's much nice about here with the lady in black. She don't take no victims.
Yeah, she's wearing black. She's tough to tame. You know, this track has about 14 different nicknames, I think, Christian.
Only 2, Blake.
2, 14, same thing. What do you think, Jesse?
There's too many to keep track of, to be honest with you.
Jesse, are you going to keep eating hot dogs, man? Like, Jesus,
listen,
they're not
Christian, a hot dog is a hot dog is a hot dog. I don't care if it's a high dollar hot dog or if it's one of the cheap bar S ones from the grocery store. I'm a down it.
Blake, get it. You got to take the company car away from this dude. He's going to run us broke on this Darlington food here.
Yeah, you know, fuel prices are pretty high, Jesse, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But Isaac Treese out front here. Right now, we are in the Bubba Myers custom design blimp. You know, Christian, I think you talked to Bubba recently. What do you have to say?
You know, I rolled out my paint scheme there. It looks beautiful. You'll see it again tomorrow night over in Texas, and it's just a beautiful paint. If you want to order your own, head on over to HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com. Join the Discord, and then you get to message him, shoot him a message, and he'll get you a paint starting at just, what is it, Blake?
$25.
Yeah, so I don't know why you wouldn't want to look the best out there. You may be slow. Don't look it. You can look really fast. with Bubba Myers Custom Designs.
Yeah, recently it looked like George Tiampoulos went down pit road. Not sure if he had an issue or something happened, but not good news there for George C.
We might want to take a look at that because I heard someone apologizing right after that happened. So,
well, I mean, I have when he went to pit road, Christian. I don't have any indicator of what happened before then.
oh.
We're going to try it
Well,
anyways. Take a look. There he is on the bottom.
Yeah, he probably loses it here, maybe, or
who knows? Yep. Again, I don't have anything on my log, so we were just kind of guessing there, and unfortunately, no news. But we're still clean and green here with the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties. Best properties in the business, Christian. I tell you what, if you're looking for a vacation home in the North Carolina area, hit them up here. You can get a hold of them on the Discord for the Door-to-Door Cup Series.
Yeah, I don't think the dude's ever mentioned that anytime he wins. We got a yellow on the track that my wife messages me. We need to go on vacation. We need to contact Mars Properties. And I'm like, oh, come on.
Looks like Randy Belk involved in an incident. Let's take a look. Just gets sideways there. Nowhere for that guy to go underneath him. Ends up smoking the wall, and I think he misses. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh
my God.
You know, Christian, this guy only had about a corner and a half to react. Not enough time. Let's take a look. So here he is. It's a 34 right here. Take a look. Wham!
That was rough.
So we're going to bunch them up here once again. Darlington on lap number 14. Hey, we got 176 laps left to go.
Let's go.
Yes. Man, I just wish this race could have been a little bit longer. Christian, what about you?
I don't know why we ain't doing full length Darlington. 400 miles. Let's go.
May as well, baby. Let's go. Well, hey, we may as well take a quick break because, I mean, we're going to be with you guys basically all night long. Might be here till midnight. So don't you go anywhere. We got a long way to go for some racing here at the track. Too Tough to Tame, the Lady in Black, Darlington Raceway. We are back here at Darlington. Race leader Isaac Treese in the 20 machine on his outside. The one, keep an eye on him. He's fast every week. Christian Trevor Baxter.
Trevor Baxter going to look to try to steal this to show here tonight. The Page truck takes that hard left-hand turn around turns 3 and 4, making their way to the Juicy Spider restart zone here at Darlington Raceway in the Door-to-Door Cup Series. Green flag back in the air.
Right now, the Elmer Fudd, Will Hewitt, currently in the 24 machine, sitting in the 6th position. We are clean and green as Treese holds on to the lead out front.
Getting the run there, looking to the bottom side. Trevor Baxter, look for him to be fast here tonight. Most wins on the season, 2 already. Looking for 3rd here as he's going to challenge Treese for the lead here. Going to be clear, not just quite yet, but I have a feeling off this turn they're going to be side by side down the entire stretch.
Side by side they go. You know, you get that top line for the preferred speed on exit, and you see the 20 put it to use there. Holds off the one machine of Baxter. Treese still your race leader.
It is hard to pass here at Darlington. You'll see Trevor Baxter get the run again. Turns 3 and 4 is pretty much where it's at. There is only one line in iRacing through 1 and 2, but turns 3 and 4 here, you can have the bottom or the top and make it work as long as you stay above that dotted white line. If you try to go below that in any turn, I promise you, you're going to be spinning her out, bud.
Well, let's check out the battle for last. Terry Orr, the last car here on the lead lap in the 31st position. We got the HMS TV telemetry here as he's trying to run down Tom Hegland for the 30th position.
At least he's in 5th gear. We saw a car in the Cup race tonight that forgot that 5th gear existed. Is this right, Blake?
Yeah, you know, Timmy Hill, he was in a rocket ship all night long in that 66 machine. We checked out the onboard telemetry through your HBO Max subscription, and poor old Timmy Hill was too slow to even get to 5th gear.
Like, I mean, I have you know, I actually canceled my HBO Max subscription and Hulu subscription because, I realized I don't need it.
Well, why would you do that?
Hutchison, because I got Hutchison Motorsports TV.
That's actually a good decision, Christian. You know, all you fans out there, if you're wasting your money on streaming services, why would you do that? HMS TV is actually free.
If you started watching our library now, you go back to the first stream Blake done, and I promise it's gonna be horrible, but nonetheless, you'll watch us grow throughout the years, and you by the time you get done, I mean, you're not gonna finish. You just won't. Isn't that right, Blake? We had the widest library out there.
That is right. In a $10 super chat from Brandon Sanders, he just says, shout out to all my BSR drivers. Alan Duggar in the 12, Isaac Treese in the 20, your race leader, Roland Collette in the 9, and the ghost of Nicholas Godsey, currently in the 13 machine. Christian, he's in the 3rd position. Who is this?
Interesting take there. Gravedigger. It's all together now. It didn't click before, Blake, but now this is interesting.
Who is actually in that car?
Oh. It says RIP Godsey down there in this image. We're going to have to find out. Brandon, who is driving that car? We're going to have to find out there, bud.
Yeah, we need to receive confirmation who is driving that machine. And you know what, Christian? I keep getting blown up by this guy. Juicy Spider Studios' own Drunken Spider is just dying to connect this drone. Go ahead, Drunken.
There he is, working his way around the car. He got connection now. He's flying. He's faster than the cars, ladies and gentlemen. Well, don't just jump and see who's in there. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see the car first.
That's what I'm doing.
Look at that. Beautiful machine, I might add.
Well, Drunken wants to see the outside of the car, but he just can't do it because they're getting too close to the wall.
Yeah, you have to careful with that catch fence too. Oh, look at that. We got on the Hutchison Motorsports TV's on the car.
Close.
Oh, it did catch fence.
What an avoidance there from Drunken Spider.
We got a Pokemon in that car, Connor? I don't think so, buddy.
Well, there you have it. That's a good-looking car here for the 13 machine, the ghost of Nicholas Godsey. Driving for BSR, that's Brandon Sanders Racing, one of the biggest fans of HMS TV. Appreciate you always tuning in, Brandon. And we definitely appreciate the super chat as well.
We got 15 to go in stage 1, Blake. It's been quite quiet, kind of like in the Cup Series tonight. once you get green, you know, everyone gets spread out. Trevor Baxter wasn't able to make the pass on Treese. So he stays second right now. Looking back, see the gap that's formed, almost a second. Of course, the Ghost of Godsey right there behind him.
Battle for second here, developing the Ghost of Nicholas Ghazi, trying to reel in Trevor Baxter. Battle for second out of Hazard, Kentucky. We just got to know who is driving this car. But Brandon Sanders letting us know they added our logos to all their cars, which we definitely appreciate.
Oh, remember last week we told them they had to get that junk flow racing off?
Oh,
so they added the right streaming service.
I forgot about that. We appreciate you guys paying attention. That's definitely a smart move. Best decision you made.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, though, welcome in. Thank you all for coming out tonight. We have over 35 people watching right now. Hit that like button. 35 people watching, Blake, but we have 6 likes.
That is weird. Yeah, I'm running the numbers in my head, Christian. And yeah, if we have 35 watching, everybody likes, wouldn't we have more than 6 likes?
I mean, we should.
I'm no mathematician, but we got a battle right here. Looks like Scott Jones going to get past for the 9th position, putting him back to 10th.
That's your stage point window right there, the 10th place. So it's very important, you know, in this chase format. Every point matters out there. Championships in the chase format have been won by 1 single point in the final race, Blake.
Well, Scott Jones is struggling right now, Christian. He might have burned his stuff up. He's been passed a couple times here in the last few laps, and he continues to fall.
It's easy to do here at Darlington, too. We ran that race, that official fixed A race. It was 30 laps. No, 50 laps, excuse me. But it was clear that tires meant everything.
Absolutely. And Christian, you know, one of our buddies over at Green Flag TV, they're streaming Motor City Racing right now at Le Mans. 7 fans watching, Christian.
Wow.
But here we are at Darlington, door-to-door Cup Series. 11 laps left to go here in stage number 1. Scott Jones in the 11th position. Isaac Treese, still your race leader. 1.3 second gap to second.
You thought he'd be able to reel him in, Baxter, but no, he fell back. Here comes the Ghost of Godsey. Gonna be interesting.
Christian, what is...
You know, I have some great camera angles here tonight.
Are they on the track again?
No. They're, oh, I mean, yeah.
Well, at least they're up on the wall. Oh, man, that was close.
Don't worry about the backstretch, though, Blake. Watch out.
Hey, at least we haven't been hit yet. Oh, my gosh.
Blake.
It's terrifying. Oh, no, they got him.
Watch out.
No! Oh, my goodness. We've got cameramen all over the track. Christian, we have like 12 different cameramen standing on the track under green.
Yeah, we don't care about cameraman safety here at HMS Motorsports TV, that's for sure.
8 laps left to go here in stage number 1. Ghazi has taken over the 2nd position, gets around Duggar. Collette in 4th, and Baxter has fallen all the way to 5th here, Christian.
Yeah, Baxter must have burned his stuff up trying to make that pass for the lead. Definitely interesting. I wouldn't expect there to be much passing, but you have some people moving up, and you have some people that is moving down.
Now, Christian, take a look at this. So there are 4 BSR cars out there. You know, I'm trying to find out where they are. So the BSR cars are the 20, the 13, the 12, and the 9. Where are those 4 cars, Christian?
Well, you see, first, go ahead and put the camera on first.
Okay, there's 1.
There's the 20. Now go to second.
Okay, second. Oh, okay.
And you see over there already. You see it on the screen. Go to third.
Okay, so 3 of them.
1, what comes after 1, 2, what comes after 3, 3, what comes after 3, 4.
Oh my God!
I can only count to 4.
Are you kidding? So Christian, out of 34 cars signed in here tonight, there's just 4 BSR cars, and they're running 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
I mean, I could count to 4 at least, and that's it.
Well, the first non-BSR car is Shane Parrish, the title sponsor for the series. The door-to-door
Holy
Cup
cow.
Series.
Look at where they started, Blake. Shane is on a mission here tonight. You don't tell Shane you can't pass.
Man, yeah, everybody's crying, complaining. You can't pass here at Darlington, you and Jesse included. Well, Shane Parrish says, I don't know what you're talking about. I started back in the 23rd position. Right now, he's running 5th.
I would ask Jesse what he thinks about this, but Blake, the company credit card is gone, and he's gone again, too. I mean,
I think I
come
see
on,
him
Blake.
right now at the concession stand, Christian.
Oh, my God. Hey, pick me up a hot dog or something at least.
Something useful. The first useful thing he would have done, Christian, if he would get us a hot dog.
Yeah. We got somebody slow on the track. Trying to find out who.
Meanwhile, we're watching
Hunter
Bogdan in the 01 machine.
Yeah, he was just talking over the radio about not being able to turn, Blake.
That's how I feel every time I come here, Christian.
I mean, you all you do is complain the entire time of racing Darlington anyway, Blake.
Yeah, this track's terrible. And look at this. Speaking of terrible, look at this paint scheme with the K20. I'm just kidding. The K27 with a unique paint scheme. That's Josh Collins. Looks like probably a throwback here for him. Maybe a family car or something. Who knows? And he's smoking the wall.
Well, he did it for Dale, and he's wall riding. I don't. Interesting take.
Oh, Colin Bester in the chat. The $2 super chat. BSR versus the world. Hashtag for Godsey.
This race is in memorial of Nicholas Godsey.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate that, Colin. I mean, we know Colin's rooting for his man or his buddy, Isaac Treese.
For sure. Isaac Treese out front here. 2 to go in the stage. Coming to the white flag now of stage 1 here. One more time around the track here at Darlington. Stage 1 racing.
Let's hop on board, get some HMS TV telemetry as he's got some lap traffic struggling to get around here. He's got a little bit less than half a tank left, but better look out.
Oh, gosh. Lap traffic is crazy right here. There's the 29 throwback Goodwrench car. Connor Gerard's going to be picking the paint scheme of the night. I bet that's a high contender.
Out of turns 3 and 4, there you have it. Going to cross the line. Stage 1 winner from BSR Racing, Isaac Treese from Phoenix, Arizona, wins stage number 1.
You had the ghost of no, you have Alan Duggar in second, and the ghost of Nicholas Godsey going to round out your top 3, and maybe we're going to throw the caution. There it goes.
Yeah, it took a while there, but there we have it, folks. So caution number, well, that says number 2. That's wrong because I had to restart my timing and scoring. I believe this is caution number 3, if I'm not mistaken. But, hey, at least we got a good green run there, Christian, for stage number 1.
Absolutely. Well, Blake, I'm going to go try to find Jesse. Let's send this to break.
All right, folks, we'll be right back. Appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to click that like button. If you're watching, we know you haven't clicked it because not everybody has. So we'll be right back. See you in just a moment. We are back here at Darlington out front. Michael Reeves takes over the top spot. Christian, he didn't pit.
Wait. Well, he pit on lap 14, but we're on lap 42, Michael. This is going to be very interesting, Blake.
Yeah, his
Very
crew chief
interesting.
should be fired immediately because this is going to end horribly. Because, A, he's going to drop to the back if he doesn't junk the field, but I think it's more likely to probably junk the field.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on the 8 car as we restart here in the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties. Pace car is off. Field is set. Fans on the feet, not on the seats. Here we go to the juicy Spider restart zone. Ladies and gentlemen, green flag is in the air.
Michael Reeves gets a good jump, but keep an eye on him on
Wow.
them old, slow junk tires as he heads into turn 1 as your race leader.
Looking back at the field as they head through turns 1 and 2. Hutchinson Motorsports TV on the car. That's keeping him safe, Blake.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he doesn't need fresh tires because he's got the HMS TV logos.
That's what it is. It's got to be. But nonetheless, we are clean and green around Darlington here. We're on lap 5. We have 45 laps left in this stage. It's going to come at lap 85, Blake.
Yeah, so a bit of ways to go, but we're still clean and green as Alan Doug are going to take back that race lead around the 8 of Reeves and Isaac Treese right there with him.
Reeves makes it clear here. Here comes the 9 of Roland Collette trying to work his way up. Another BSR racer. BSR just trying to get Michael Reeves out of the way. So Viper Racing, get them out of the mix. So BSR could be 1, 2, 3, 4 again.
I'm not going to lie, Michael Reeves is way faster than I thought he'd be on these older tires. You know, the tire wear is not like it was in the real race and in the Cup Series today.
No, I mean, in the real race, by what he has, like 15 to 20 laps, it would be like starting to fall off almost over a second.
Yeah, well, he's sitting pretty good. I mean, I still don't think it's going to end well because he's going to have older tires continuously. But nonetheless, the 9 is going to get around him. That's Roland Collette makes the pass for the 3rd position. Nicholas Godsey in the 5th spot, now looking to get underneath him.
That's the ghost of Nicholas Gotts. Blake, shows some respect.
Excuse me.
They're working around the turn. There's a little bit of single file action as we look out front of Nicholas Gotze here. Now looking back, you see them single filing out. A few people peeking out there to try to make some passes here as BSR assumes their 1, 2, 3, 4 position. You see people up there earning their Darlington stripe on the outside wall right there. Intense racing looking back here.
You know, Christian, BSR is trying to keep it a secret of who is in that car. Well, spoiler alert, I got a camera in the car. Let's try to see if we can take a look and see ourselves. Oh, of course we can't.
Oh, of course. He's got the visor on. Shaded out visor, what I was trying to say, if I could English,
Yeah, we're going to check out Nicholas Godsey here as he continues to rip it around. Christian, what else you seeing in the field?
Well, I mean, looking back through the hard charges, you have in the 6th position, Shane Parrish, Mars Property now in 5th. He just passed their Paul, or battling with Paul, I should say, in that 96 machine here. Always a hard charger for sure.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on for sure as we stay tuned right here. Christian, 96, looking to the inside.
96 working the close. They narrowing, almost touching through the turn, able to keep it off of them as they head down the front stretch. Into the turn, they still battle though. 66 holding them off and starting to walk away from the 96. Has the speed in 1 and 2. We'll see how they do on corner exit here. As Scott Jones in that 7 Ford looking to join the battle. Behind them, it's like a school lunch line, single file. Jesse, you walk back in the door and I see everything for you and nothing for me and Blake. Come on, man. All we wanted was a hot dog.
I don't know, man. I thought about it and I was like, these guys have been kind of rude about my hot dog eating, so I think I'm just going to keep them all to myself.
I mean, dude, don't you know what they say? A moment of grace on the lips is forever on the hips, man.
I've never heard that in my life. Where did you hear that one?
That's what they say.
Now,
Who is they?
That's, they.
got a
Yes,
battle
just
for the race
don't
lead
question.
here, though, brewing. The 20 of Treese looks to the inside. Not going to be enough, though, and Christian, take a look at the 4th position. We had our timing and scoring make some corrections.
Okay. Ghost of Nicholas Gottsy.
Oh,
there
somebody
we go.
just smoked the wall.
Who was that?
The 7.
Oh, 7, watch out!
Man, Scotty Jones, that poor guy, he can't finish a race this season. Trying to find when he smoked the wall. I don't have anything on my log.
He is stopped. He actually ended up spinning it out, Blake.
Here it is. Oh, he just loses it. Wham! Ooh.
And then he later spins it out there.
Well, Alan Duggar continues to lead out front. We saw Isaac Treese look to the inside there briefly for the race lead. Didn't have enough to get around him. Looks like he lost a little bit of pace. Now he's out front by about 1/10.5.
It looks like if you challenge for the lead at the wrong time, you end up burning your stuff up a little bit. We saw it happen with Baxter before.
Somebody in the chat, Christian, wanting a better look here on the 42 machine. Chris Chiampolos out of Chicago, Illinois. Let's see if we can get that Juicy Spider drone cam connected.
We better watch out. Go ahead and take a look at it before he knocks the entire whole right side of it off. Butters. I cannot say that.
Bud Butter Brothers. No clue what
Bud
that
Butter
is, but that is certainly a unique paint scheme.
Oh my goodness, they look like they've been doing some things.
This is definitely a good looking paint. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
Is he still trying to beat the whole right side of it off there? But while we're on the drone cam, I think Drunken's driving two drones at one time, Blake. Let's go back to Chris Essery and see what his paint scheme country music theme of the night is.
All right, let's see if we can get a connection here to the second drone. Juicy Spider Studios working 2 at the same time. Here you have it.
I don't understand how he's driving 2 at the same time, but it's pretty impressive. Gonna see the side of the car, Drunken. There we go. We got Margaritaville?
Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville for Nashville is the one looking around. Man, the one's trying to focus on a race, and he's got a drone flying around him.
The one making the pass on the outside, the drone is just casually looking at Chris's paint here. Careful, Drunken. No, you can't lose that drone on the track. We wouldn't want a debris caution.
Well, the 37 of Ty Robertson says, get the hell out of the way, Drunken Spider. Well, Drunken's going to watch this battle right here as they are door to door for the 11th position.
37 is going to go up the track ever so slightly, inches between them. Chris S3 down the front stretch they go. Chris, then the drone is going to fly off into the sunset.
Wow, what a great shot there by Drunken Spider from Juicy Spider Studios. Folks, you ever looking for any kind of 3D content, video content, graphic stuff, all that stuff, Juicy Spider Studios can hook you up. Hit them up on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Juicy Spider Studios.
Like, I've got the cameraman back down on the track. It took some convincing. They're really scared of this placement, but I told them to not worry about it.
All right, well, let's take a look. Let them earn their money. That guy's leaning over the wall.
Oh, this is the wall cam. Yeah, I got people on the wall and the track, Blake.
Okay, well, first we'll do some laps about our guys leaning over the wall right now. These are fairly dangerous themselves, Christian, but this is nothing compared to what else we got.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are the new hires. I can't just throw the new. Oh, okay. Whoa.
These are experienced workers, Christian. They've been all out. Oh.
They've been here for at least a month. They're almost about to have to get paid, so that's why they are down here on the track. Oh,
well,
no, we just had a
He's gone. This guy's toast, Christian. Not a chance. Oh, no.
Oh. We lost connection as soon as it hit.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Wow. Great shots here tonight at Darlington. Alan Duggar still your race leader, but we got a battle for the lead here, Christian, door to door in the door-to-door Cup Series.
Oh, and the 20 gets into the 12 a little bit there. There's a little bit of team-on-team conflict here. Brandon is not going to take too kindly to that, boys out there. You need to calm it down.
Brandon Sanders on the radio screaming at the 20 of Isaac Treese. He is not happy.
Here in stage 2 racing, we race on here tonight here at Darlington. The Lady in Black, beautiful track as always. I should have been there today, but you know, Blake wouldn't give me the vacation time.
No, not a chance, Christian. You do get one vacation day a year, and you have to use it when I say.
You can't just request, you know, what if I'm sick, Blake? I mean,
well, you better take some Tylenol.
fair enough. Meanwhile, Jesse's just stuffing his jaws over there in the corner.
Oh my! I can hear you chewing, Jesse. This is ridiculous.
He is on his like 12th or 13th hot dog, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you, it's honestly impressive.
Jesse, you know this isn't Martinsville, right?
I've got the meat sweats, guys.
Oh my! Look
at this.
Hey, Jesse just passed out.
Is this the worst number font you've ever seen in your entire life? What do you think?
What the hell is that?
Looks like an N.
It's so bad. Jesse Becker passed out and woke up just to comment on it.
I think I lost consciousness whenever the camera switched to it, to be honest.
Oh my goodness. Nicholas France is like he stretched out the 7 as far as his paint program would let him.
This is the number N of Nicholas France, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he's going to, at least he's running pretty decent here, 22nd position. It could be a little bit worse, I guess. But right now, I'll tell you who couldn't be much worse. Terry Orr in the 27th position out of Hattiesburg. I think it's Pennsylvania.
I mean,
maybe I'm making that up.
I think it's just the country of Hattiesburg. I mean, there's no state on the end of it.
That's possible for sure. But right now, he's in the 27th position. The last car on the lead lap. We're here, lap number 26 out of stage number 2. That's lap 66 overall. Going to be 20 laps left to go here in stage 2.
Welcome to lap 6-7. Oh, and we have an incident on the track. Danny Carpenter and Chris Champilos.
Oh, hang on here, folks. Let's see this one more time. One moment. Here we go.
Danny Carpenter working his way around the track. Chris Champilos just gets slow there, I guess, and Danny gets in the back of him.
Tell you what, Christian, it looks like the 42 there just kind of parked it coming out of the corner. And take a look one more time. We got a $2 super chat from New Age Bandit as we see the 42 of Chris Champilos. His car did look good, Christian. Well, now it's junk.
Gets in the wall, tears up the back a little bit there, and my, oh my.
In the chat, New Age Bandit pulling for Ty Robertson, saying needing Ty Robertson to work back into that top 10. Let's take a look, Christian, at Ty Robertson, see how he is doing. He is in the top 10, just barely.
Yeah. So, I mean, the super chat worked. Thank you, New Age Bandit, for that super chat. Your guy, listen, Ty Robertson, currently 10th.
Wow, the super chat, folks, I tell you what, if you got a favorite driver, send a super chat. They're probably instantly going to do better because New Age Bandit was hoping for a top 10, sends a super chat. Well, Ty Robertson, he's in the top 10 out of Naughty Boys Racing.
Corbett Raker in the chat says could be Hattiesburg, Mississippi. That he's heard a song and he's heard that in an Afroman song or two.
Oh, that could be for sure. I don't think I've ever met anybody from Mississippi, though.
The only thing I know how to do for Mississippi is spell it, and that's only because of the classic jingle.
Christian, are you sure? Because, I mean, you can't spell anything, so I doubt you can spell Mississippi, even with the jingle.
Mississippi.
Oh, my goodness. Jesse, did you hear that?
I don't believe it, but I heard it.
You must be staring at Google right now.
No, it's the old M-I, crooked letter, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback guy. That's how it goes.
Wow. That was impressive, Jesse. What do you think?
He's got it on lock. I'll give him that.
Yeah, well, hey, let's take a short break here. We want to play some of these awesome ads we got for our great fans at home. We'll be right back. You're watching the Door to Door Cup Series here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, lap number 69. Nice. We are back here in Darlington. Field is bunched up and ready to roll. Front row, it's all BSR. Alan Duggar on the inside. Isaac Treese on the outside. Pace truck is in. Field is set, rolling towards the Juicy Spider restart zone here at Darlington. Green flag in the air. Oh, my God. Don't do it. Don't do it.
As the car's bouncing off the wall. Here they come again. My, oh my, look at the cars whir around the track here. Getting single file early here.
Isaac Treese had to back off, Christian. Last time he got into that 12 at Duggar, Brandon Sanders let him hear it on the radio, so he thought better that time.
Absolutely. Blake, on that restart, we had an incident there. Michael Koschelik got into something.
Oh, we're still clean and green. Let's take a look, though, at what happened here. Michael Kurzelik involved as they're going to the restart zone. Here they go. There is the green flag. Kurzelik's rolling go. He just loses it there. Oh, man. Well, he just lost it going through the gears, and Michael Kurzelik going to have to give up all his track position. Shouldn't have too much damage, at least, as Alan Duggar continues to lead out front.
And lead he does. I mean, this has been an impressive performance from BSR here tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4 still. I will say, though, history shows that don't talk about today because it didn't happen today. But I'm saying, if you dominate at Darlington, you do not win Darlington. I mean, of course, you know, Tyler Reddick being an absolute, you know, GOAT right now. But usually, Jesse can back me up. You don't win at Darlington if you dominate the entirety of the race.
It is true.
Wow, so that's some great insight there from Jesse Becker in the booth here tonight. We appreciate you for blessing us with your presence, Jesse.
You know, I'm glad you guys you let me come in here. You know, I'm usually stuck to once a week, and y'all actually dragging me along. It helps that this is my my home track. It's a quick trip from the house. Otherwise, I'm sure I wouldn't be here.
I mean, we give you tickets for every week, Jesse. You just never show up. I mean, look at that Bubba Myers blimp up there in the sky. But I mean, you never show up.
Well, I might have to check what the email's linked to, because I haven't got no tickets to any of these races.
Oh no, Jesse, you get them. Just it's a standing room only tickets.
That makes a lot of sense.
And you always bring your dog.
Says the whole story.
Yeah, you always bring your dog here, even though I did not invite your dog.
That's Jay.
Well, it's dogs get in free tonight, so.
Oh, I didn't know that. I got to go get Woody then. I'll be right back.
Don't.
Like I'm a big.
Please, God, no.
Oh, good old Sheriff Woody. He's just a little ornery in his older age.
Put some carpet down, then you can bring him in.
Brandon Sanders says, please don't talk the bad into my team tonight, Christian. He doesn't want your bad voodoo magic.
I'm just saying, you don't lead Darlington and win Darlington at the same time, Brandon. I'm sorry.
Let's take a look, though, at your lap leaderboard here, Christian. What are you seeing?
I see that Alan Duggar has led 31 laps. Isaac Treese has led 27 laps. And then, of course, Michael Reeves on that restart led 3. So, interesting stuff happening here tonight.
Yeah, Michael Reeves, he had that alternate strategy. Not sure it really worked out. Worked better than I thought it would, though. I'm going to be honest. But out of Oxford, Alabama right now, he's running in the 20th position.
Hey, Woody decided to join me in the booth here. Hey, Woody, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, wow. We got Elmer Fudd out here tonight at a Clifton Park.
Hey, Elmer Fudd.
I'd be okay if I never heard that again.
He's hunting rabbits.
But tonight is throwback night, so you got some throwback schemes out there. One of them right here in that 24 machine has Viper Racing on the car, but it's a homage, of course, to the one and only Rainbow Warrior Jeff Gordon.
And ladies and gentlemen, Blake Hutchison here is the absolute GOAT of Jeff Gordon fans. If you don't believe me, ask him to send you a picture of his shelf. It's nothing but Jeff Gordon cars, and I'm not even lying to you.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to lie. I got into a little whatnot spell. I was buying some die-cast stuff. Some guy had a big Jeff Gordon lot, and I kind of bid on it as a joke. I was like, there's no way it'll go for this. Well, I won it, so there it was. Came in the mail. I got, I don't know, 30 Jeff Gordon items. I didn't really even want, but I mean, the deal was so good, I wasn't mad I won it.
I legitimately forgot about that until just now.
Yeah, so what happened was the dude posted for like, he posted like $300-400 for the Jeff Gordon stuff because everyone in the chat was like, run it all, run it all, run it all. And he posted it for $35. Blake bid on it and no one else did. Poor guy.
Yeah, the seller was not very happy. He kind of got bait and switched by other people, and to my benefit that I didn't really expect. Again, I thought for sure others would bid on it, but they didn't. So I won.
It was honestly probably the worst moment in whatnot history. Well, second worst if you ask Daniel Dye.
Oh, that's a good point. If you don't know that inside joke, you guys need to search Daniel Dye on the internet, and you can figure that out. But hey, Jesse and Christian, I think we should head on over back to Whatnot one of these days, just for old time's sakes.
Oh no, my wallet won't allow it. I am personally banned from Whatnot.
I was going to say, if you're paying for it, I'll join.
New Age Bandit in the chat, still pulling hard for Ty Robertson. He's up to 6 now, Christian. Just saw him running 10th. Making some moves.
New Age Bandit is talking Ty Robertson up hardcore, and it's honestly working, Blake.
I think so. Maybe if Ty Robertson can get up there, maybe he's got something for these BSR cars out front in the top 4.
Ty Robertson sitting 20th in points right now with his 2 top 10s. He's honestly been on a charge lately. He's up 11 positions as of late.
Right there on the left side of your screen, we're on the Ghost of Nicholas Godsey's number 13 machine. You see that Hutchinson Motorsports TV logo, and apparently, Christian, it's added some horsepower here tonight.
It has indeed. The Ghost of Nicholas Godsey on the point standings. He's had those couple DNFs that's really hurting him here. And the point standing caution is out. That's stage number 2. I think they threw it a lap early, Blake? Or no, we had an incident.
That's going to be staged, but here is why the caution comes out. The ugly 17 font underneath or above the 8. No, he right hooks him.
Oh, man. Just the case of Darlington 8 washing up the track, and the 17 gets into him, and Michael Reeves goes for a spinny Rooney.
Here you go. So I think what happens, you see the 17 gets into the wall, then he comes down the track. Well, the 8 just is going to cross him up anyways.
Comes up.
Yeah, so Reeves kind of just right hooks himself, unfortunately. So there you have it, folks. Caution is out. Stage 2 in the books. Alan Duggar wins stage number 2.
Interesting race here so far tonight. Pace Truck going to take the lead of the field. We're going to head on to stage 3 racing from lap 85 to 190. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Darlington.
We're going to jump to a quick break. Appreciate you tuning in here. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channels, get your friends in here. I mean, we're not even halfway done. You may as well. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
Todd Gilliland here. You're tuned into the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord channel so you never miss a moment of the action. Did America's crew chief already tell you that?
All day long. Got a good feeling.
partner I got.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1, 2, 3 finish. And we're back here at the Lady Too Tough to Tame, right, Christian?
Blake, you said it wrong. It's the lady in black, and she's too tough to tame. The pace truck is about to take that hard left-hand turn. I got to do it all myself here, ladies and gentlemen. No one says it right. No one does anything right here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Field is set. Fans are on their feet, off their seats, heading to the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag is back in the air.
Alan Duggar with a good jump here on the inside line. Looks like there was a rough start there for the 20 of Treese. He's going to fall way back in the field.
Oh, it's like he can't get it in gear there. That's a tough break there. They were 3 wide all the way through the field. Treese fell hard and is now trying to get it underway. My, oh my, you see the 20 there on the outside. That was rough.
Man, that hurts big time. Not sure if he was in 4th gear or what happened, Christian. Isaac Treese goes from 2nd all the way back to 15th.
That's that Darlington curse. I tell you, you don't dominate Darlington and finish up front. We're going to watch what happens here on board with Isaac Treese.
Listen in here.
Listen again. Oh, that's exactly what I did. I guarantee you he has right front damage too.
I was about to say, that looked familiar.
Yeah.
There you have it. I thought maybe he restarted in 4th gear, but no, just, I don't know, something happened as he was shifting up. The car turned straight into the wall. Caution is out.
Pacey Wignet might be involved here, Blake.
Take a look here on the outside line. Oh, he just gets dumped by the 5.
And spins it on out.
Surprised I brought the yellow out for Darlington. Normally that doesn't throw yellows for that kind of stuff. Oh, maybe that's
right
why.
There. I mean,
that's why he gets the yellow.
Kinda. I mean, I guess if you're not going to throw the yellow, let it just back up into the racing surface, right?
Hey, that's not a bad plan. I mean,
he did a good job, though, keeping damage off that car, I do have to say.
Yeah, been a rough night here for Pacey. I mean, he started in the 2nd position, if I remember right, and he finds himself in the back.
Oh, is that just for checking up the pace car? We have 2 more.
Probably
incident
for
reports.
For the pace car, I think.
That is it. That is what it is. Yep.
Now in the chat, New Age Bandit says, yes, Ty Robertson from P7 to P4 in 1 corner.
I mean, the hype train's there, I guess.
Diehard fan. I tell you what, man, I wish I had a fan rooting for me as much as New Age Bandit roots for Ty Robertson.
You do, Blake. It's Connor Gerard. He watches you every single day.
That's a good point. Connor Gerard, we appreciate you. Always in the chat, you know. Looking in the chat, I mean, obviously he's here. It's hard not to take it for granted just because he's here all the time, but we definitely try not to. We appreciate you tuning in here every single night, Connor. About 30 fans tuned in here. Be sure to click that like button. Subscribe to the channel.
You know, that's world's #1 streaming service. I don't know why you wouldn't want to.
But we're going to wrap them up here. Go green once again, Alan Duggar. We got Paul Danino. We call him Dino around these parts. That's a good-looking 96 machine here, Christian. Not sure what it's based off of or if it's just something unique, but I like it.
Well, back in the day, NASCAR, and don't get me lying on who's driving it. It was a blue machine usually. I don't know if it's necessarily a throwback or not, but looking good out there.
Yeah, I tell you what, he is on the move. Started 17th right now, finds himself in the 2nd position. What else you seeing out there, Christian?
Well, I see, pace car leading the field back to green here in the beautiful Darlington, South Carolina. Looking at some hard chargers. Colt Huff up 19 positions. Paul Dino, who is up there in second, we just talked about him. He's up 15, so have some movers throughout the field here. Also 15, Tom Hegland back in the 11th position. He's up 15. Tommy Welch in 15th, up 15. Not even kidding. And
thought you were kidding.
Tommy Osborne. No.
Not at all.
There's like 3 or 4 people up 15 positions.
Now, Christian, I tell you what, we tried to get Jesse Becker to actually work, and instead, I rumor has it he signed up for an official race.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Oh, my God. Well, pace truck's in. We'll get back to that here shortly. But your front row's going to be Duggar on the inside, Dino on the outside, rolling into the juicy Spider restart zone. On your feet, off your seats. Green flag back in the air.
Through the restart zone, turn 1, they rush through. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Here, your race leader, Alan Duggar, out front. Pineville, Louisiana. Here comes Paul Dino around the backstretch.
Boy, Paul Dino, don't count this guy out. He is in second out of Houston, Texas. Started 17th. He's got some serious speed. Can he find a way around that BSR number 12 machine?
Don't burn your stuff up trying to do it. That's the key here at Darlington. 97 laps to go.
Hey, we jump up to the Bubba Myers Custom Designs blimp cam. If you're looking for a paint scheme, folks, paint start at just $25. Get a hold of them on the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord. Best way to reach them.
Blake, have we talked about HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com tonight?
That was actually just running through my head. I was just thinking about how am I going to plug HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com in? Well, glad you brought it up yourself. Folks, you're looking for a website. You're sick of boring websites. Well, we got the one for you, HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com. It's my homepage, Christian.
I mean, HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com. It's something that we can honestly talk about. I don't think we've mentioned HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com yet tonight, Blake.
Not at all. And, might have an ad for you. I don't know if I ever set it up, though. We're still clean and green here, Christian. Let us know what you're seeing out of the 13 Ghost of Nicholas Godsey.
Well, Nicholas Godsey up front all night. He's gained 2 positions. That's where he's pretty much stayed here. Running 3rd position. BSR Racing was dominating. Was, key word, the top 4. Now, Paul Dino in a 2nd position. If you want to find the 4th BSR car, it's the number 20 of Isaac Treese. You got to go all the way back to the 23rd position. I guarantee you he probably got some wheel damage in that, restart incident. Hit the wall with his right front pretty hard and fell all the way back. It was a very unfortunate incident for Isaac here. Going to see what he could do as he tries to rally back.
Now, I might have this ad here, folks. We're going to try to play it. Give me one moment here working on something. This is a very good ad. I mean, I spent hours upon hours working on this thing. So let's see if we can get it working for you here. And are you sick and tired of the endless scrolling on boring websites who just simply don't understand who you are? We've all been there. Well, look no more, because the world's number one streaming service is now online. HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com. We'll see you there. There you have it, folks. HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com official ad just aired on your screens. Wow.
A good thing you didn't hear me talking during it.
Uh-oh, Daniel Best just junked it. We're still green for now. We got an incident in the back, though. Let's take a look. Clean and green. Oh, man.
44 came up in front of Daniel Best. Daniel Best gives him a little
Best
bump.
was seeing red there and tried to junk him after he got stuffed into the wall. Let's take a look here. I don't know. I'm not going to claim anything, but my guess is he's not happy about getting stuffed into the wall, and he maybe tries to get into him coming out, but who knows what really happened.
And we stay green thanks to iRacing's caution throws.
Yeah, well, unfortunately here at Darlington, a lot of those one-car spins, they do not throw the yellow. So that's what happened there. But we're still clean and green out front. Race leader Alan Duggar.
Alan Duggar kind of pulling away from Paul Dino there.
Yeah, Paul Dino trying to hold on to the second position. Here comes the ghost of Nicholas Gozzi in that third spot.
Because Gozzi with his hard crash last week at Vegas. I mean, one of the worst crashes I've ever seen in my life, I might add.
Yeah, very unfortunate. But Ty Robertson currently, Christian, trying to sneak into the top 5, currently sitting in the 6th spot.
Ty Robertson, a favorite in the chat. New Age Bandit, always talking about Ty Robertson.
As the one of Baxter gets around him, Baxter moves up into the 6th position. And a Daryl Young Jr. $2 super chat says, oh, look, a website that my name is not on. Then he sends another $2 follow-up that says, you can't ignore me forever.
Yeah, how dare you ignore him, Blake?
Yeah, you know, Daryl spends a lot of hard work here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It's about an hour on the channel on Monday nights.
Yeah, I mean, and it's great that he's in the booth with you while me and Jesse are out on the track, thoroughly embarrassing ourselves.
Hey, one of these days it's going to pay off, Christian. You guys will get a good finish, maybe at a draft track or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I've been doing that bad, but Jesse, on the other hand, this is the first time ever that I've been ahead of Jesse in the point standings.
I don't know what he's doing. He's doing this official race, not really helping him out much, though. Has no speed.
What about it, Jesse?
It's been an awful start to my season in the Wheels America Racing Cup Series, but hopefully we can turn it around. I do think my championship competing days are behind me, though. I'm kind of washed.
Well, Blake, what does the professionals do in between their times to shine, Blake? What are they always doing?
I think they're doing like whatnot streams, right?
No. Oh, I guess if you're Daniel Dye, you are, but practice makes perfect.
Oh, okay, that's true. But right now, Shane Parrish with that Mars Properties number 66 machine finds himself, one of these days he'll fix his number here, Christian, but still scored as a 66 on the track out of New Bern, North Carolina.
66, 68. I guess if you're good, you don't have to worry about it, right?
Yeah, I tell you what, he always finds himself in the front. He doesn't make every race, but every time he's here, he's always a force to be reckoned with as we go down trackside. We got some more guys on the track for you.
Yeah, we don't like paying people here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We just send them to the track crew. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no.
Well, at least this guy's safe down the bottom of the track, right?
I mean, for right now, he is. We had people bouncing off the wall where the other guy was. He got pinched.
These guys putting it all on the line here in the Door-to-Door Cup Series. We're in stage number 3, 83 laps left to go. He's gone.
Oh, man.
All right, now, Christian, this was just too dangerous. I told the track guys they can jump up on the walls at least. So they're up here now on the walls.
Yeah, which ones are left here?
But Shane Parrish continues to run in the 6th position here tonight. Again, 82 laps left to go. Alan Duggar, your race leader. Paul Dino in 2nd. Goes to Nicholas Gozzi 3rd. Followed by Roland Collette. Trevor Baxter rounds out your top 5.
Looking back at Paul trying to get his 2nd position back. He's not going to be able to do it if he keeps getting in the wall, though. Here comes the 9 of Roland Collette. That Dodge throwback. Number 9.
Now, Christian, the unfortunate thing for NASCAR is these crew chiefs have to do all the calculations to find out how many laps they can go on fuel and all that. Well, again, good thing I went down there. These guys don't know it, but I installed a fuel gauge, and Alan Duggar still has a while to go. He's got about 3/4 of a tank almost.
Yeah, absolutely. Here tonight they could go. We can pull this back up. 73 to 75 laps on fuel, so this is easily going to be a one-stopper of a race here if we stay clean and green. I mean, I don't know that we will, but if we do.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect that. If I'm out there and this lap car is just swerving all over the damn place, but if I was out there, I'd probably stay out there as long as I could. because that caution just a matter of time before it comes out.
Yeah, I mean, but we have seen Darlington go. I mean, back before we did stage racing, Blake, in other leagues, we have seen Darlington go green to checker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have.
Paul Dino continues to drop back. There goes Baxter in that one machine.
A couple of them hard
trying
on the
to
wall,
regain his
getting
race.
their Darlington stripes, I guess you call it, or Darlington broken toe links, one of the two.
Yeah, that's the hits that really hurt. I mean, and it's like it's either nowhere in between. You hit it and you have no damage. You press your damage button, no damage. Then you hit it and then boom, instant wheel damage, and then your race is just pretty much cooked.
And in the chat, we got all kinds of Alan Duggar fans. Tell you what, he's in the race lead. He's probably got the most fans right now. Dana Webb out there pulling for Alan Duggar. Kristen Coe out there cheering for Alan as well. So let's see if Alan can get it done for all his fans watching here on the world's #1 streaming service. 33 fans tuned in. Be sure to click that like button, folks. Head on over to HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com. From there, you can join the Discord as well.
And that's a fun place to be, I might add. Discord has all the information to everything you might find on the channel. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place, Blake. It's almost like I would have designed it myself.
Well, it reminds me of the soon-to-be ballroom of the White House.
It's going to be huge.
But Elmer Fudd right now finds himself in the 10th position out of Clifton Park, New York. What do you know about Clifton Park, Christian?
Nothing. I just know when you said New York, the song "Let's Hear It for New York" got stuck in my head.
Wow, that was a beautiful rendition of that song, Christian.
Yeah, definitely is.
Trying to get some information here on Clifton Park. If you didn't know here, Clifton Park, New York, located off I-87, exit 9, featuring a mix of traditional mall stores. They have a big mall over there, Christian. Wow, incredible.
I mean, even Wilmington has a mall. It's just pretty garbage. I mean, who knows how Clifton Park, New York's mall is?
You know, I'm trying to get a good idea of where it actually is. My Google's not cooperating. All right, let's take a look here. I'm guessing, and maybe it's by New York City, and it is not. It's nowhere near New York City, actually. It is it's kind of by Albany, New York. So middle of the state to the east side of the state.
Well, you know, there's two different New Yorks, and they honestly should separate them. There's the city, and then there's everything else. If you're from the city, you know, you're probably one of them, and that's all I'm going to say is one of them. But if you're from anywhere else, you might be all right.
Yeah, we'll see if Elmer Fudd in that 24 machine can get that car up to the front. Right now finds himself 10th. The ghost of Nicholas Godsey. Last week he lost his life. So somebody's driving his car. We just don't know who. You know, I've been trying to look in car, Christian. They're not giving away a single hint here.
No, they're not. It's just a mystery. The mystery of all mysteries out here.
Christian, the 01 car has officially parked it because the car couldn't turn in a 1,000-acre field. I've received word.
Oh, okay. That is definitely an interesting equation there. Couldn't turn in a 1,000-acre field. I've never heard that one before, but I like it. Write that down.
Looking through the field here, Christian. The closest battles on the track, probably right here. We got a few cars battling it out for about the 9th to 11th positions.
Interesting stuff here. Darlington tends to have these long green flag runs that you could honestly sit back in. You know, don't fall asleep. This is Hutch Motorsports TV. We don't put you to sleep like Fox does, but during a Fox broadcast, you can take a nap.
And I did earlier, Christian. I took me a good nap until about, 30 laps left to go, and I caught the end of the race.
Did you wake up to a My Joy jump scare?
Yeah. No, he was screaming about Carson Hocevar randomly.
Yeah, I mean, I think Carson Hocevar got more glaze at the end of that race than Ty Robertson gets here sometimes.
New Age Bandit pulling for Ty Robertson. Boy, Ty's been looking pretty good here tonight, right? New Age sitting in the 7th position out of Coleman, Alabama. Come on, Ty, get up there.
Let me tell you, the back of this field looking interesting. You have back in the 26th position, last car running pretty much going to be Daniel Best. Had that interesting incident earlier, excuse me, and it's just trying to recover. I think he's on like damage control at this point.
Tell you what, Terry Orr, he's been real resilient here tonight. Hasn't had speed all evening long, but he's keeping his nose clean, trying to get to the end of this race. You know, a lot of times people, complain about a track, they give up. Well, not Terry Orr. He's staying here to the end. He's up to 24th.
Definitely on a charge there. He's running so hard. I don't know. I mean, he might win this thing, Blake.
Everybody keeps reckoning it's definitely possible. It's just 68 laps left to go. Here pretty soon, or actually right now, guys could pit and make it the rest of the way, but I don't think that's the right strategy. I would not expect this thing to stay green the rest of the way.
Oh, I mean, I definitely wouldn't pit yet. And New Age Bandit says he's also a Carson fan. And honestly, I mean, I get it.
Connor Gerard in the chat says, I honestly thought Brad had a chance of winning today. What do you think, Chris?
And he did. I mean, he did have a good shot if Tyler Reddick wasn't on an absolute goat tear of a season.
Oh,
we have a caution. This is what you should have waited to pit for. Now's the time to pit. Everyone can make it here on out. But I have a feeling we're not done.
Switzer off the corner, just loses it, and there you have it.
Wee! 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 Locks it down. Give him the Lock It Up award.
Kind of shocked that iRacing threw the caution for that at Darlington. But, hey, nonetheless, caution is out. Alan Duggar didn't want to see it. But, hey, the good news is we don't have to deal with green flag stops, I guess. Some people don't like that. So everybody's going to head down pit road, Christian. They will be officially good to go the rest of the way on fuel after this stop.
Absolutely. And if you just tuned in to me going, I'm sorry.
We're going to take a quick break here, folks. We'll see you in one moment. Don't you go anywhere. Click that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We've only got about 65 or so laps left to go. Hutchinson Motorsports TV is the world's #1 streaming service. From over-the-top calls to electrifying action, we bring it all to the table.
The whole field's chunking it. It's a drag race to the checkered flag in the air. Justin Thompson wins the Harpoon Design 500.
But the action doesn't just stop when the stream ends. Whether you're looking for a broadcaster or looking to secure your spot in our next special event, the best way to get a hold of us, and the only way to enter our exclusive events, is to join the HMS TV Discord server.
Don't get left on the trailer. What are you waiting for? Join the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Discord community today by scanning the QR code shown on your screen. We'll see you there.
We are back here at Darlington. Alan Duggar, your race leader, on his outside. His teammate, Roland Collette, row 2. Christian, we've got the ghost of Nicholas Godsey on the inside and Trevor Baxter on the outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the field is set, working their way to the Juicy Spider restart zone. The stands are packed here at Darlington. We are back underway. Green flag in the air.
Clean start here so far, door to door, as Alan Duggar holds on to the top spot, heads into turn 1. We got a 3-wide battle back here. Oh, no!
And it's going to end horribly.
Yep, they're toast.
Brian Burchett goes around again. Oh, hard impact there.
Man, we saw that live. Brian Burchett just, they were 3 wide, Christian, honestly. Just a bad racing deal, unfortunately. Let's take a look, though. Here it is.
Yeah, this is where it's going to start getting interesting there. There's 66 there. Just spins Brian Burchett out. 33 gets clipped.
And Belk involved again in another incident. That's unfortunate. Nothing he could have really done here. Yeah, I mean, again, just 3 wide. I mean, I don't think anybody really did much wrong. Just not enough room. I mean, there's hardly a lane and a half here. When you go 3 wide into turn 1, not going to end well.
Nope. And that's why we're under caution again here at Darlington, Blake. We are taking them off very slow-like here tonight.
Yeah, our scoreboard says caution 7, but I believe that we actually have 2 more than that because I had to restart my timing and scoring. I think this is caution 9. Maybe Connor can let us know in the chat. Connor is our official scorer here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It's either 8 or 9. I think it's 8, actually, but we'll see what Connor says.
Absolutely, Blake. You do what you got to do. I'm going to go to the concession stand and grab a hot dog. I'll be right back with us.
All right, don't grab Jesse anymore. He's going to make himself sick. All right, folks, just me and you finally got rid of Christian. Thankfully, it's just us now. Don't have to deal with him anymore. But Alan Duggar, your race leader, Roland Collette second, Trevor Baxter in the 3rd spot. 38 fans tuned in here watching the world's #1 streaming service. Hope you've had a good weekend. Mine's been pretty eventful. Last night I had a local race I announced at over in Missouri at Poplar Bluff Motorsports Park. I'm going to be the primary announcer there this season. They're not racing every week. They race, 2 to sometimes 3 times a month. Basically every other week for the most part, but good stuff racing. They got late models, modifieds, mod lights, 4-cylinder, spectator, street stocks, all that kind of stuff. So if you're in the southeast Missouri area, check out Poplar Bluff Motorsports Park. I'll be on the mic there, hooting and hollering.
Blake, I'm back. They said somebody had bought all the hot dogs in the concession stand, and they were all out.
Who's that?
Well, I mean, there's one suspect who's sitting over there in the corner on his iRacing rig with ketchup all over his mouth.
Sweating everywhere. Well, hey, in the chat, though, New Age Bandit says he started as a junior and Tony fan. Then he switched. He's talking about his favorite driver, Christian.
Yeah, I think he's talking about how he's been loyal. I don't know. Oh, of course, other than Carson and Blaney.
Well, no, and then he became a Ty fan, right?
Yeah.
Ty Robertson.
Ty Robertson, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Stuart Haas, loyal sense. I got you. Stuart Haas, though, not really a team anymore, right?
Yeah, thankfully. Hey, the field is set here, Christian. It's going to be Duggar taking the outside line. His teammate, Roland Collette, going to be on the inside. Row 2, you got Baxter on the inside with the ghost of Nicholas Godsey outside.
Wouldn't it be something that the ghost, the guy who we don't know who it is, wins this race?
That would be a crazy interview.
Yeah, it would be. Through the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag back in the air. The 24 off to a horrible start as the ghost of Nicholas Godsey leads us green. But look at that. 24 trying to, Elmer Fudd there trying to recoup what he lost there. And car on the bottom with no number on the back. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that is going to be Ty Robertson himself. How could you not know, Christian?
Well, he doesn't have a number on the back of his car like you're supposed to.
New Age Bandit, he didn't know who Ty Robertson was. Will you better learn quick, bud? Ty Robertson up to the 6th position, going to the front.
Well, I mean, I call looking at the cars, Blake. So if they don't have a number on the back, I don't know what to say.
How dare you? Roland Collette in the third spot, though, trying to hold off the one machine of Trevor Baxter.
One of Trevor Baxter looking to the high side there.
In the chat, though, New Age Bandit talking about Haas. Oh, caution is out. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's see what happened on track. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, gosh. Hard hit.
Scott Jones involved. This poor guy, just every week, he's just involved in something. And that one might have been on him.
Yeah, the 7, I mean, just kept coming up the track. And then watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh!
Let's get a better view here, Christian. Here it is. There's Scott Jones. He thought he was clear somehow. Gets into the 29, James Nesta. Doesn't hold the brake there. I'm not sure if that would have really helped. Oh, and never mind. He comes down the whole track and junks. I believe that was a 73.
And then I reckon over there beside him, behind him, trying to woe it up, I guess. I don't know, but
79.
My, oh, my.
Let's hop on board with this poor soul here. 79 of George Chiampoulos. They're wrecking right in front of him. He goes all the way down to the track. Not really sure what else he could have done here. Tries to slow it down, and Scott Jones just comes down the whole track. And out of Fishers, Indiana, George C. is junk.
Unfortunate there, but I mean, I think he was thinking, we're going to lock him down and stop sliding down, but that didn't happen.
But caution number 9, I believe, here. In the chat, though, New Age Bandit saying he is a Haas machinist, genuinely. So that's cool. Good to know.
Yeah. Do you work for Haas or worked for Haas or still work for Haas Motorsports there? Or?
Since he said Haas, I'm guessing he still does, probably for the Xfinity team, but we'll let him answer that. We got Brandon Sanders in the chat saying, y'all want to know who's driving that beautiful number 13 car. Yes, we do,
yes.
Brandon. We really do.
And Blake, you may not know this, but Haas still does have a car in the Cup Series.
Oh, true. Yeah, I always forget that. I honestly forget every week. Cole Custer is very forgettable in the Cup Series. He's not the worst out there. He's just, you never really hear about him every week.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a few good runs here lately, but got a lot of work to do. New Age Bandit says he got to drive Tony's car once. 14 was his great uncle's number. Then my father's, then Tony on TV, then mine in IRL and iRacing. So New Age Bandit has some connections.
Well, we need to get
smoke himself.
We need to get New Age Bandit in this league, signed up and race.
Yeah, we need to get New Age Bandit. You got the connections. Why don't you get Tony Stewart to sign up for the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mark Properties?
Or better yet, Christian, starting on May 1st, the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Cup Series kicks off. We're doing our own series. We've got, I think, almost 40 entries already, folks. If you want to sign up for that, there's still time. You check out the website, HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com. Click the Cup Series tab on the top, and you can join us. It's going to be a good time.
Good time indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to present to you who is driving that beautiful number 13 car. Brandon Sanders forgot.
He doesn't even know, Christian. Man. Anyways, Brandon Sanders seems like Tony Stewart as a car owner.
Just not knowing what's going on with his team at all.
We're just kidding, Brandon. You guys running pretty good here. They were first through fourth early on, but right now they find themselves first, second, third. And where is the last BSR car, Christian?
You have to scroll down to the 14th position, making his way back up, but still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, he had that bad restart earlier. Isaac Treese dropped all the way back in the 20s. Well, he's got some work to do, and it's tough to get through traffic here, but Treese is going to have to try to find a way to do it.
I just don't think you're going to do it here at Darlington in the closing sections of it. You can't, unless you're like certain people on the track, you're not going to move up very well.
And we're going to find out. Pace truck is in field, is set. Duggar on the inside, goes to Nicholas Godsey on the outside. These fans are standing up. They're on their feet, not in their seats. Field is set here at Darlington. Juicy Spider Race start zone. Green flag back in the air.
The field is set, heading down the front stretch, and we're already wrecking it. Racking up again. Brian Burchett.
Man.
Horrible night for him.
Poor guy can't catch a break here. Let's see what happened in this restart. There's Burchett on the outside line. Gets the car going. And the 44 says, not so fast, Brian.
44 was like, Brian, I'm just going to continue to ruin your night.
He either had some wheel spin and went straight into the fence, Christian, or there is a small possibility he just saw Burchett and just took a hard right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm counting about 5 or 6 cars left in the field who hasn't made contact with Brian Burchett tonight. So y'all need to get on that list or, you're not cool.
Yeah, but in the chat, New Age Bandit says, I can't get Tony, but I can maybe get you guys Casey Kelly. You know who Casey Kelly is?
I probably should, but I don't.
I feel like it sounds familiar, but no clue. But hey, all I know, this is caution number 10 on the night. Christian, we're in the double digits.
Absolutely. I mean, we're going to keep on moving on, but is Todd Gilliland calling us right now?
Oh, my God. Okay, Todd. All right, hang on. We'll play it right now.
Todd Gilliland here. You're tuned into the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord channel so you never miss a moment of the action. Did America's crew chief already tell you that?
We are back here in Darlington. Alan Duggar, still your race leader. We're going to rack them up here. Try it again. The ghost of Nicholas Godsey looking to the outside. Pace truck is in once again. This is going to be restart number 9 on the night, Christian, as they roll towards the Juicy Spider restart zone here at Darlington. Green flag back in the air.
Do we stay green, and how long is the question? Alan Duggar leads us to turn 1 here. Nicholas Godsey and Colette going to be side by side in the turn. Here comes the ghost of Nicholas Godsey out front. We are on board with Isaac Sharice. We were told not to look at his driver's suit here, and honestly, I don't know what we're looking at.
I think we're seeing the Dale Earnhardt mustache there on the bottom, and he just gets turned while we're on board.
Oh, my gosh.
Still green for now. Wait. Isaac Treese. Oh, no, they're 4 wide. Oh, poor guy.
Oh, hard into the wall to 17.
No caution.
We get
this is Darlington.
On board. They're just sitting there on the track.
Clean and green, Christian. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything happening.
Brandon says he's in a bikini, which is going to be, oh, my gosh. I'm glad we didn't see it.
It looks like they're finally going now, Christian. They just got back going. Leader's coming up.
I can't believe that wasn't a caution there. Oh, my gosh. Talk about commentator's curse. We're inside his car as he wrecks.
Boy, Christian, I tell you what, we're on board with Isaac Treese. He gets turned. He saves it. He's like, all right, we're good. Well, they're 4 wide coming off the corner. A car gets turned straight into him. He had no chance. Let's take a look one more time here. This is what happened. Here you have it. So what a save right there. Keeps it rolling. And they come off the corner. They're 4 wide, and wham.
Yeah, the 17 just clips the bumper of the 66 car, and then they go hard into the wall. Slide to a stop on the stretch of front stretch there. Yes, they're off the racing line, but that definitely should have been an insurance claim.
Yeah, and again, that's what happens here at Darlington. iRacing looks at the bottom of that track, I mean, as the apron to be like a normal apron. It's really not, but hey, nonetheless, we're clean and green. 46 laps left to go. Alan Duggar has dominated the back half of this race.
You know, Darlington was designed for anything above that white, dotted white line was to be like a runoff area. Like that, between the yellow and that dotted white was where they were supposed to be racing when they designed this track.
And Christian Coe says his neck and back hurts. Did anyone get that guy's insurance info? No, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah. Oh, the 17's just beating the wall down, Blake.
Man, poor guy. That ugly font. He's got some serious damage, too. He's involved in that incident. Well, he's staying out there, Christian. He ain't giving up.
Well, hopefully he stays on the wall because the field is passing him left and right. This might be bad. Watch out, O2. Everyone's struggling to get around him. We got to stay on him for just a second so the field gets by, and they do, and he's going to work his way down. Hopefully, nope, he's going to stay in the race line. I don't agree with this at all.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to pit. Why would you stay out there at this point? He's just going to be a hazard to himself and everybody else. But hey, nonetheless, I don't know what's worse, Christian, the condition of that car or the number font.
Yes, we got 2 cars side by side behind him. This is going to be interesting as they catch the slow 17. This is going to hold that 1 car up. He has to be a little aggravated with it.
Yeah, 22, he says, all right, I'll wait. So he's going to wait, maybe off the straightaway here.
Here comes Brian. Here comes Brian. Watch out, Brian. This is going to be the guy that gets turned.
Yeah, watch Brian Burchett get hooked by him. But hey, he makes it around here. Nicholas France staying out here. He's not pitting, Christian. He doesn't care.
No, he's going to hit the wall going down the front stretch.
There's the 4 of Esther. He's going to let him by. We're going to stay on board here. Nicholas France putting on a show for us in the 22nd position.
Yeah, 42 laps to go. Makes it interesting for sure, ladies and gentlemen here.
Looks down to the bottom. Let's see if he looks to go down pit road. I don't know, though. But your race leader still going to be Alan Duggar out front. 42 laps remain. Almost about a 3/4 of a second lead.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, throughout the entire field, the only close battle is probably Paul Dino for the 5th position right now. And Brian Burchett with a
could have been it.
It
It could have been earlier. I just turned it on. It's probably delayed catching up. So
yeah,
ignore
you're gonna
that
see
for
that
a
probably
moment.
spam.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's see some spam here. So just ignore those for a moment. It'll catch back up eventually. But Trevor Baxter finds himself in the 2nd position, trying to reel in Alan Duggar with 40 laps left to go.
Absolutely. Woody's trying to do some tap dancing behind me, apparently, or something. I don't know what he's got going on back there.
Trevor Baxter hasn't led a lap yet. He's trying to make that change here as he's reeling in our race leader of Alan Duggar.
It's time for the cliche line of, you ain't got to lead them all. You just got to lead the most important one.
And we're going to hop on board here. Trevor Baxter's good to go on fuel the rest of the way, just like everybody else. Shifting down to 4th gear, ripping the fence. Going to try to get a run down the backstretch.
That's the way to do it, too. You got to just, get that momentum, however you got to have it. Gonna wrap the bottom here, constantly gaining on your race leader. Viper Racing's trying to break up the BSR show. I told you earlier that if you want to win Darlington, dominating the entire race is not the way to do it. As Trevor Baxter looks outside, gets blocked by the 12. He looks high, blocked also as they head through turns 1 and 2, Blake.
Trevor Baxter looks like he's a little bit faster right now, but it's one thing to be faster. It's another to make the pass. Still plenty of time, and Baxter knows that he is trying to find a path around that 12 car.
Here's the thing, though. He's caught it. He's caught the leader. Does he have the tires to maintain it? Because if he runs hard trying to stay out there, it could cost him. As we had a black flag on the track that goes to George Chiampopoulos.
Incident point black flag. I'm assuming George Chiampopoulos gets the black, but we still got a battle for this race lead. Alan Duggar out of Pineville, Louisiana, trying to hold off this hard charging one machine.
Definitely makes some great TV here. As that might be the end there. Baxter gets into the wall, and whereas he doesn't have damage, that's for sure. It's going to cost him some time, and he might have burned the stuff up trying to get to where he is now.
He's going to have to go back to work for sure, but the ghost of Nicholas Gazzi finds himself in the third spot, trying to keep his teammate Roland Collette behind him. And we go back into the fifth spot. One of my favorite drivers, it's Dino.
Paul Dino, 96 machine from Houston, Texas, working his way around the track here. It's good performance here tonight. It's going to be a great points night for him as well. Looking towards the points standings coming in tonight. Alan Duggar, as usual, is your points leader with 3 top 5s on the season. Still chasing that first win.
Yeah, well, Colt Huff finds himself in 6th here, up 19 positions since the start of this race. He is your hard charger, started back in the 25th position, or I'm sorry, 25th position, running 6th right now. And Christian, a man that needs no introduction, in the 7th position. Here he is.
Hi, Robertson. Coleman out there in the 7th position. Looking back at the Hutchins Motorsports TV logo on that car, it's beautiful, Blake.
Yeah, behind him we got Mad Dog Motorsports own. Danny Carpenter actually in the 8th position out of Waterbury, Vermont, looking to find a way around Ty. We know in the chat that New Age Bandit, he's yelling at Danny Carpenter saying, you better not get into Ty.
No, I mean, New Age Bandit is kind of like Miss Anna over there on the Saturday Night Series of Redemption. We used to broadcast for Landon Burbage. You know, no one messed with Landon, and no one messes with Ty.
And speaking of grandparents, we got in the chat Chris Essery's grandparents, Bug's Ear, tuned in, pulling for Chris. Grandma and Grandpa's baby boy, the 4 of Chris Essery, running 15.
Out there in the Margaritaville machine tonight, looking good as usual here. But ladies and gentlemen, we have 32 laps to go. Juicy Spider going to take a loop around this car.
You
Forget
believe
what I had to say.
Drunken Spider has hacked into our system and can just override our cameras and just take over whenever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, I had the teleprompter telling me to do one thing, but then the cameras do the other. Is he going to land? It's just going to land it on his hood? This is dangerous. No, Drunken. Okay. Interesting stuff. Watch out.
Whoa, that was close. Almost wrecked it. Again, this is a Ukrainian drone. This drone actually has a lot of combat experience, Christian, so I don't know what else this drone has. We're still clean and green. 30 laps left to go. Alan Duggar, your race leader. Baxter still right there with him. Be sure to check out HutchinsonMotorsportsTV.com. Best place to keep up with everything going on here in the HMS TV world. We got our Discord on there, our other social media. You know, believe it or not, we are on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I'll be honest, though, we don't really use the, especially the Instagram page. I kind of hardly use that one. But Facebook, we occasionally use. TikTok, you know, it's hit or miss. We'll put some fun clips on there sometimes. But primarily about the YouTube and the Discord here. But be sure to check us out on those other platforms as well.
Place to go. Find out what we're doing over here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We always have stuff up our sleeve. We're some mysterious folks over here.
Well, Brian Burchett, he's had an eventful race as he smokes the wall. He's been involved in about every incident, and I don't think he's caused any of them, but hey, finds himself in the 16th position. Isaac Treese down pit road. He might be done, Christian. I don't know.
That's not going to be too good for our fourth place in points guy there. It's going to be a bad points night for him.
Brian Burchett, you know, Christian, he's trying to tear down this wall. Trust me, that wall's not going to give in onto your race car. You're going to lose that battle every time, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many people throughout history have tried to tear that wall down. There's been a lot.
Absolutely. Seems about every week there are a handful of them that do it, or every year at Darlington nonetheless. But let's jump back out front. Alan Duggar's pulling away just a little bit, almost half a second out front on Baxter. But we got some lap traffic coming up here. Let's see if they throw a wrench in the plans of Alan Duggar.
Alan Duggar chasing his first win on the season. He's your points leader, but that's solely on consistency. He doesn't have a win yet like second place Roland Collette does in that 9 machine, back in the 4th position. So he's got some work to do if he wants to add a 3rd win onto the season. 2nd win, excuse me.
Let's bring up your HMS TV hard charger board. Colt Huff currently has that spot. He is in the 6th position, up 19 spots since the start of this race. Joshua Switzer up 17 in the 12th position. Michael Kurdzalik in 13th, up 14 positions. And we have Terry Orr on consistency up to the 20th spot. And then Paul Dunino rounds out your HMS TV hard charger board.
Ty Robertson sitting in the 7th position. Kind of plateaued a little bit. He's got somebody approaching him from behind, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it to the 6th position. So only down to go from here for Ty Robinson, unfortunately.
Absolutely, here on lap 106.7. Christian with 24 left to go.
24, can you believe we're getting towards the end of this one, Blake?
Yeah, you know, honestly, it's kind of gone quicker than I expected. You know, it started out rough. We've had some long green runs since then. We got the lap car in the wall. That's the last thing you want to see, though, Christian. Whenever you're trying to pass a lap car, they're stuck in the wall because you never know when they're just going to fly off the wall straight into you.
And George Chiampolopoulos crashed.
How did you pronounce that?
Let's just look at the crash, Blake.
Let's take a look. George Chiampolos gets involved in an incident, and he gets a black flag. This is it's when he gets into the wall here. There you have it.
Oh, no, it ain't. Ooh, the ghost. Wrexham. That was up front.
Yep, you know, we
That
saw
was
that
Nicholas
coming.
Godsey's ghost.
We saw that coming. George C. was stuck in the wall when the leaders went by. Well, when Godsey and Roland Collette got to him, he comes off the wall, and Godsey sends him around. And then Collette's going to fall back, Christian, all the way to the 6th position.
New Age Bandit says, don't speak too soon. I've seen him make some magic happen, but in late runs, made that top 5. Ty send is Bud.
Send it, Bud.
Ty send it, Bud. Well, he's got to start sending it because I don't see much sending.
And I don't see him on the board anymore. What happened to Ty Robertson here, Christian?
He's in the 17th position all of a sudden.
Yeah, I saw him randomly falling back. Let's try to find. I'm not seeing anything on my log. Let me take a look here. One moment. Here you go, Christian. Take a look. Danny Carpenter behind him. Oh, no. He just gets loose off the corner, and there you have it.
Oh, it spins it around. Oh, New Age Bandit is gutted.
Poor guy is absolutely heartbroken. Ty Robertson all the way back to 17th. All that hard work goes for nothing as Alan Duggar continues to lead.
This just in. The pit stop for the number 20 has been turned into a bar.
Oh, my goodness. Isaac Treese is already drinking, Christian.
They have a whole bar set up with a full spread selling mixed drinks.
That's unfortunate. But, yeah, we saw earlier George Chiampolos. He was on the wall. He tried to get off the wall. Well, unfortunately, there was a car there. I believe it was Roland Collette. And Collette loses a few spots. Actually gets into Godsey, and then Collette gets involved. He loses a few spots. But thankfully, they're both still rolling. Still a little bit of time. Let's see if that number 9 machine of Roland Collette can get back. We got one loose.
They are trying to bring out the caution here at Darlington, but iRacing says, nope, just not doing it.
Yeah, these tires are hurting here, Christian. 18
Meatball.
to go. Meatball for Terry Orr. That's who got loose off the corner, smoked the infield wall. Hopping on board
Maury
here.
in the chat.
Go ahead.
As we're on board with Roland Collette, Roy in the chat saying, how's this race been so far? Well, let's just say it's been Darlington.
Absolutely. I think we've had 10 or 11 cautions, but hey, we've had a long green run this time as Roland Collette is trying to gain those spots he lost back. Currently in 6th, has 3 cars for position right in front of him.
And Blake, I just got word that there's no more drones tonight on the track because Drunken Spider is down at the 20s pit stall at the bar.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me, Drunken?
Yeah, I mean, we have 16 laps to go. We could have used the drone, but they're all parked, literally, like, they're literally just parked on the track. He literally let them fall where they were as soon as he heard there was a bar open.
Well, I mean, Christian, the good news is, I mean, Drunken, he's basically had a drink every night, so he's used to controlling that thing a little bit tipsy.
Well, yeah, but nonetheless, 16 laps to go here at Darlington in the Door-to-Door Cup Series presented by Mars Properties. We're going to see how this plays out with Baxter trying to run down Duggar again, not able to do so. Alan Duggar chasing down his first win of the season, and right now it's looking pretty good, but there's still 15 laps to go.
Christian, I just got a text from Drunken Spider. It says, hold my beer. What is happening? Oh, no.
Paul Dino, 3 wide. Here comes the 25. Watch out, Drunken. We got some action here. 25 driving it over his head. Paul Dino tightens him up. They're beating, they're banging door to door through the turn.
See how this plays out here. Looks like the 25 of Huff gets a little rowdy with Paul Dino. Dino's going to come up the track here. Turns in.
He's going to get loose. Does 25 save it? No, he overcorrects. Oh, the 96. And then Roland Collette slams the wall. We just watched that happen live.
I heard somebody over the radio said too easy. Who said that, Christian? It wasn't Dino, was it?
Hold on, let me see.
I hope it wasn't, because if he did, he's probably going to get a penalty. I'm hoping it was somebody else. You know, I don't really know who it was, but hey, we saw that live on the Juicy Spider Studios drone cam.
Oh, no, it was Roland Collette. He didn't say too easy. He said, you two idiots.
Oh, okay. Well, well, I don't think we can argue that, you know. But hey, nonetheless,
Yeah,
Roland Collette's still going, and Pacey Wygent looking to the bottom here. Oh, he's going to make the pass.
Yeah, Roland Collette, I think, tried to avoid that, would put himself into the wall, and has cost himself some time, and that's why he said, you two idiots.
Let's take a look at this instance one more time here, Christian.
You see, here comes the 96 is trying to work around the 17 car. Colt gets a heck of a run there. Gets into the wall a little bit here. Alan Duggar, or excuse me, that's Nicholas Godsey washes up the track here. The 25 and the 96 go down the front stretch together. Heading into the turn, the 96 just kind of washes up right there and gives the 25 a little kiss mid-turn. 25 tries to save it. And does, shockingly.
It's a good exchange there for sure. Colt Huff, you know, he was pushing that car as hard as he could. Might have been a little too hard, but nonetheless, we're still clean and green. 11 laps left to go. We got some battles right here, Christian.
Roland Collette kind of just doing the best he can. Damage control at this point. Brandon Sanders in the chat saying they have a rule tonight saying no 3 wide. Now, Blake, I took that as more of a etiquette thing, not really a rule. Was that, or is that actually a rule that you heard of?
I did see a flyer. I think it was more of an etiquette thing. I'm not sure it was like a rule saying you can't do it. I think it was kind of saying to drivers, don't go 3 wide or you might wreck. Well, sometimes they don't care.
I mean, if it's a rule, they broke it. I mean, we don't know here in the broadcast booth. I promise you, Blake has never even touched a rule book.
Oh, I can promise you I certainly haven't. But take a look, Colt Huff racing pretty hard. They might go 3 wide again, Christian. But, you know, I'm not going to lie. If there was an actual rule saying don't go 3 wide and don't race, I would not be a fan.
25 trying to make his way up. What happens if that 25 gets back to the 96 is the question.
Yeah, they would certainly be interesting. I mean, these two, they just about turned each other earlier, but I don't think the 96 is going to have to worry too much about this 25 here. There's only 8 laps left to go. And, man, that poor number 9 machine of Roland Collette was one of the fastest guys. They're going 3 wide again, Christian, but he has a hurt car right now, and you can tell he's fallen all the way back to 9th.
Yeah, Colt Huff is trying to, you know, salvage what he can of the race, but it looks like his car is hurt too as he has to let out of it there. Washes up, and the 9 is wall riding.
Man,
the whole track.
Roland Collette is ready for this race to end. He's been one of the best cars all night long. Well, right now, it's not the best anymore. That thing is tighter than you know what.
Out front, Alan Duggar chasing his first win here. Oh my gosh, the 17 having to get out of his way. Alan Duggar getting ran down by Baxter. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a race for the lead as they both hit the wall.
Trevor Baxter pushing it for all it has. Does he have enough? Lap car says, go on by, boys. I got nothing for you.
The last thing Alan Duggar needs is a lap car that's going to put up a fight. If Alan Duggar hits any lap traffic, Trevor Baxter's going to be able to take control of it. This is tales of last season. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, but we heard how Trevor Baxter won just about every race. But Alan Duggar in the playoff format was able to bring it home at Phoenix. What's going to happen tonight here at Darlington?
Alan Duggar getting around some more lap traffic. That's the 7 of Scotty Jones. He's going to hold the high line here as Alan Duggar might lose a little bit of ground going into 1. No, he makes the pass.
Trevor Baxter falls back a little bit now to half a second there. He's got the speed in the middle of the turn, but there goes Alan Duggar driving with passion, driving with pride, trying to take home the first win of the season. 5 laps to go. They head to turn 3. There's still 3 cars out in front of him. He's going to have to work his way around before this race ends.
Baxter's going to need some help. He needs these lap cars to hold up your race leader because at this point, he's out front by 0.7 of a second, Christian. I don't think he's got the car to catch him himself.
He doesn't. However, the lap traffic is going to say there, as you see that car on the outside, it's going to be up to them 2 cars. If Duggar wins this race, if they get out of his way, he has it in the bag. If they hold him up, like, you never know. I mean, I got to defend my lap. I don't want to go a lap down. Well, then in that case, you're going to turn the entirety course of this race, and it changed. The whole race just got flipped on its head. Ladies and gentlemen, you see them junking it. Those were the cars in front of him, wasn't
Of course the 17 involved. I mean, that guy should have got off the track a long time ago, in my opinion. But Nicholas France involved. Let's take a look here, folks. Yep.
Oh, what was that? We have to watch that one again. Did something glitch there? I don't know.
Nah, I just think it was 17. I mean, he's doing the best he can, but that car's junk. And he just smokes the wall and then annihilates the... Now, the 14 might have been getting into him regardless. I don't think this move was really there. You be the judge. Well,
oh, yeah, the 17. 14 comes up. The 17 stays in the wall. So I can't say it's the 17's fault.
Yeah, no,
Fully.
I think so. The 17, he smokes the wall. It's a bad look for him, but I think he's hitting him regardless right here, even if he doesn't hit the wall, because 14, he is not leaving a lane there. So there you have it, folks. Caution out. Not going to pin that one on the 17. Actually, I kind of will still because he is a rolling chicane right now, just in the way with that damaged car. But nonetheless, caution is out, Christian. We're going to go to overtime. Everybody down pit road.
No, not everybody. Paul Dino stays out. Stephen Bird stays out. Joshua Switzer and Shane Parrish. 4 or 5 cars. Danny Carpenter stays out. Brian Burchett also, Blake.
And we know it's hard to pass. So with there being this many out, I don't know. The Duggar and Baxter might have gave up this win, and these cameras suck on pit road. Here you go, Alan Duggar coming off pit road. He's going to win that battle, and he took 2 tires, Christian. Baxter with the same.
Well, here's the thing. You know, they could have the tires, but what does this mean for the people that stayed out? Brian Burchett, look at that car. It has been Darlington tonight for sure.
It's been through hell. And, you know, Christian, the bad news is if this thing even stays green for the 2 full laps, you got to pass 6 or 7 cars in 2 laps at Darlington. That is not easy to do, especially just with 2 fresh tires. And you got to get those tires warmed up quickly. I think Duggar and Baxter are done for.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say so too. It's going to be interesting. And ladies and gentlemen, here in the Door-to-Door Cup Series, let me just see here.
It's just 1, ain't it?
It is 1. I said this last week. If we're gonna go green, white, checkered racing.
Yeah. Well,
if the caution flies, this race is over.
Yeah, going green next time around. We're taking just a short 30-second break at most. We'll be right back here. Don't you go anywhere. Click that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment. Let us know who you're pulling for. We'll be right back for the finish of this thing, folks. We are back here, Christian. Looks like the field is set. We're going to drop the hammer and go green. Going to be interesting. We got Paul Danino, your race leader, Stephen Bird second. But the cars to watch, Duggar and Baxter currently in the 7th and 8th position with the 2 fresh tires. But the field is set. Pace truck is in, rolling towards the Juicy Spider restart zone here in Darlington. On your feet, off your seats, green flag in the air.
The field roaring down towards turn 1. The outside line gets a horrible restart. Paul Dino, we have a car spinning. We have cars wrecking all over the place. Caution is out. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is, was that a green-white checkered or was that the end of the race?
We'll double check here. Let's see, just a stack up there on the start. Nobody wanted to give an inch. The 14 gets shuffled out. Well, Colt Huff gets sent to the inside. He's junk. There you have it.
Yep. That's the race. Paul Dino, your race winner.
Yeah, absolutely, folks. 1 green, white checkered, and unfortunately for those that pit, that's all they got. Paul Danino on the strategy move leads his first lap of the race with 2 to go. Well, he's going to park it in victory lane here.
Yeah, we're going to watch them under caution just pace around once they catch the pace car, which is right up there. They're on the white flag now, so they're going to woe up for the pace car.
These drivers better be careful. You definitely don't want to get a black here crossing the line and almost gets ran over. Better bunch it up. Get in the right position when you cross the line. And there you have it, folks. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag waving. Paul Dino, your winner here in Darlington. Boy, I tell you what, some fans might... Oh, there's a black flag for Duggar. See, that's what I was saying. People screwing around coming to the finish. You got to cross the line in the right spot or they're going to throw a black and probably screw up our standings here, Christian.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be pretty
I don't think Duggar really got third. I'm not sold that Duggar was actually the third-place finisher when that caution comes out. I don't know, Christian. Again, these guys were in the wrong spot, so who knows?
I don't know.
I'd be able to see it on iRacing.
What?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna review the iRacing results. Blake, give me 1 second.
Oh, the black. Oh, look, the 28 just like parks it. The Danny Carpenter just parks it before he gets to the line. So, thanks, Danny.
According to iRacing, Danny Carpenter is your third place finisher.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. So we're going to get some interviews as Paul Danino burning it down here at Darlington. Let's get these top 3 in and look at these beautiful views. The driver's not happy with Danny Carpenter slamming the brakes and stopping before crossing the line. But, hey, nonetheless, they'll get cleared. Danny Carpenter, our third-place finisher. Joshua Switzer, second. Paul Danino rounds out the win.
Well, through all the confusion, I guess Danny Carpenter is going to be your third-place finisher, Blake.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get him in here.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, third place finisher here tonight going to be Danny Carpenter. Danny, this is Blake and Christian up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy. What's happening?
Well, welcome in. That through the chaos of the final caution, you finished third place here tonight. Walk us through the end of that race. What is your opinion on it?
Well, the front of my car was trashed. I had wheel damage, and I kind of feel like I was at the right place at the right time. I was all done if that thing would have, went 2 laps. But it worked out. The luck was on my side tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And tonight, you definitely lucked out. Staying out was the right call because they wadded it up there on the restart. That car might have been through hell tonight, but nonetheless, you find yourself on the podium here, Danny.
Yep.
Hey, congratulations. Finally. Hey, big
Appreciate
run
it.
for you. Before you head out, you got any shout-outs or anything for our fans watching at home?
A shout out to Mars, shout out to Mad Dog, and shout out to you guys for doing what you do for us.
Hey, well, short and sweet. We appreciate that. But again, congratulations. Great run here tonight, Danny. Find yourself a little luck at the end and put it on the podium.
Thank you.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, that was your third place finisher. Looking for Joshua Switzer here tonight.
While Christian does that, big shout out Daryl Young Jr. with the $1.99 super chat said GG with an emoji. Appreciate you, Daryl.
There you go. Joshua Switzer, if you're watching the broadcast, you are in a locked channel. Salem Motorsports is locked to us broadcasters. We cannot get you out. Please head to the broadcast waiting room, Blake, and we may be done because Paul Dino was talking in the chat about how he had to get going, and I think it did get gone.
Yeah, well, all right, folks, that's going to round out the interviews for us tonight. Paul Dino parts in Victory Lane. He had somewhere to be, unable to do an interview. Joshua Switzer in a locked channel. So nonetheless, that'll round things out for us here tonight. Appreciate you tuning in. You're watching the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, door-to-door Cup Series action here at Darlington in the books. We're going to be back here tomorrow night, Monday night action with the Flim Dogs Racing League Wheels America Racing Cup Series. And real quick, we got Joshua Switzer. We'll go and give him a quick interview. Josh, Blake, and Christian up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I gotcha.
Hey, you get the second place finish there. The strategy certainly helped you out at the end. What'd you feel at the end there?
Oh, definitely. I figured there was going to be an accident with the way these guys were running all night, so I figured I'd take my chances, stay out, and hopefully get a top 5. I didn't expect a second.
Yeah, a great job out there. Now, Christian, what'd you see out of this 16 car? I mean, we saw him driving through the field earlier in the race.
I mean, anybody who gains 27 positions at Darlington is either the strategy king or raced his tail off, and I think he did both out here tonight, Joshua.
Yeah, definitely. At the beginning, I was taking my time. There was no need to rush it, especially with this track coming out of turn 2. It's a death trap if you really push it. So take your time and you'll eventually get there.
Absolutely. Well, hey, a great job from you here tonight. Before you head out, you got any shout outs or anything for our fans watching at home tonight?
Absolutely. My teammates, Thomas Egland, Bradley Knopf-Snyder. Unfortunately, they had some damage and didn't make it to the lead lap, but Salem Motorsports, and I do have to send out an apology to Michael Kurjalak for pushing him through turn 3.
Yeah, well, unfortunately that happens here at Darlington. I mean, you guys are all racing for the same lane, but nonetheless, Salem Motorsports, Joshua Switzer puts himself on the podium in the second position. Great run there from Josh. Christian. That's going to round things out for us. Already kind of did our outro, but hey, you got any final words for our fans watching at home?
Well, Darlington, the lady in black never fails you. I mean, it's just one of those things that I feel like it always puts on a good show. I mean, this new package here, of course, we had the lower downforce and the higher horsepower here tonight, and it definitely changed up some racing here, even on the simulator, iRacing itself, and it was pretty good overall, in my opinion. And next week here in the door-to-door, we head to Martinsville, so that's if you thought Darlington was a show, Blake, we're taking 30-plus cars to Martinsville.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got some special footage for you. We're watching Jesse Becker's official race. We're going to round things out. We're going to keep it muted and enjoy. See you next time. Well, it looks like Jesse has wrecked out, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to end things here tonight. Jesse wrecking like usual. So appreciate you joining us here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night.